Yeah, take a look at this, my pepper plant's little roots. The peppers have just stalled out, and other seedlings aren't doing very well, like these white Creole onions just stopped growing and the tips are getting brown. And then I realized, oh, I made my own seed starting mix. Following a YouTuber I trust, I made my seed starting mix from 3 ingredients: perlite, peat moss, and acimite. But I didn't know that I'd have to continually fertilize. So the result is that the peppers stalled. Well, I have now discovered that that's what the reason is. The peppers have mostly stalled and have started to brown at the edges here. And some things did fine, like the basil. The basil developed a really nice root system. These flowers, the bullseye toothache plant, but others like the kale that I've now upplanted just failed to thrive. The cosmos did great. The cosmos weren't bothered at all. But here's some more onions. These are Valencia onions. Again, they grew to a certain height and then just stalled, and now the tips are starting to brown. And that was not what I was seeing in other people's videos online. I'm really interested in everything I've been learning lately about gardening. It seems there's quite a lot of science to it now. Here's a nice potting soil I'm going to use to up-pot these. Sloat Organics is a local place, and I was really thrilled to read the ingredient list. And now I know how to read an ingredient list. Some of the things in it are compost, volcanic pumice, sand, earthworm castings, feather meal, bat guano, and kelp meal. With those kind of ingredients, you can develop a really strong root system with these glomules on the roots that won't really shake off. These onions that were in this plastic 6-pack, the Creole onions, they've barely even developed roots. So actually I found these easier just to separate out and then lay into the pot like this. Now this is a ridiculous amount of work, but I want to save them because I don't really want to go back to ground zero on the onions. I'll adjust the soil depth of the bulb when I transplant to a bed like this, where these cipollini onions or cipollini onions are really thriving. That's the same place actually where this plant I showed you earlier is developing the good-looking root system. A little overgrown, I'm going to up-pot the German chamomile or just plant it out soon. Yeah, I think I'll just plant that out here. The roots are definitely trying to communicate with the soil and form a relationship. Look at that. They're trying. My treat is avocado toast with tomato and my sweet red pepper.